Hey, it's MK and I am back with another Kit Conspiracy layout for you guys today. Again, using my kit from the Mountain Trek Inspired kit. I have a picture of a fish that my husband caught. I have a cute little fishing pole for you guys today, as well as a cute little hook. And then a couple fish, but I don't know if all of them are going to make it on the layout. Now, I did color all of these fish on another video, but they didn't all end up making it. I colored them all on one video, and then they dispersed amongst all the other layouts that I have been creating. I also have a Heidi Swapp little all the details sign, a scrap of paper from a previous kit because this was made out of order. And then I have the yellow paper from the Simple Vintage Lemon Twist collection. So I have this yellow piece of paper. And then the green piece of paper, which you haven't seen me use yet, but I do end up using most of it. So this is all that I have left. That was from, I believe it was the Vintage Noel collection or North Pole collection. I cannot remember. Also by Simple Stories. I have my awesome, amazing mesh ribbon that was gifted to me by Kim Parsons. So I absolutely love that. Look, Kim, it's almost gone, but don't worry. I believe that I have my hands on some more coming. Don't worry. I love this stuff. Also, too, I am going to be, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to be creating a layout that is 8.5 by 11 today. So I went ahead and took my base page, which is of this tree ring from the Paper Rose Textures 1.2 collection. And I am going to cut it down to 8.5 by 11. I wanted the tree ring to be like smack dead center into my layout. Even though you won't see the center of the tree ring, I kind of wanted that, I don't know, that aura around my photo, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, so uber super simple layout for you guys today. I took my yellow piece of paper, grunged it up on one side, took my ripped scrap that gosh knows where it's even from. I don't, not yet. I know it's from a previous layout that I created. Went ahead and glued it over the branding strip. I didn't even cut my branding strip off, you guys. I just glued it down. Now my yellow paper is on the too bright for me side because I'm not using just a teeny tiny little portion of it. It's a little bit too bright. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking my, my sponge dauber or distress tool and just putting it into some ground espresso, not even trying to cover the whole thing. I'm just trying to grunge up the yellow ever so slightly. Now I do have a little bit of scrap left over because I cut my photo down from a 4x6 to whatever size I made it. I think 3.5 by 5. I'm not really sure. And when I went to go cut my green piece of paper, I cut one part green that is the first mat for my photo. And then I flipped it so I had that gray black side on the other, but I had all this left over because again it was not exactly what I needed it. So instead of getting rid of it, I'm going to create an element on my page so that way this picture is not just floating on the page. Plus I needed a foundation for that cute little fishing pole. I mean, it's adorable, right? I love it. Off camera, like I said, I did all of these elements, all of these wood pieces on another layout. I just don't know which one. I don't remember which one. But I didn't end up using any of them on that layout, in all honesty. So I had them all dispersed amongst other layouts to use for other purposes. So I had the fish already pre-done, this cute little fishing pole, which I took my Favors twine in the whole wide world and ran it up down the pole. So that way it looked like real fishing wire hanging out. Real, it's not even a rope. Anyways. And then I'm going to take my net, and I love how this net goes with all my outdoor photos, you guys. This net looks like the twigs that my husband is standing in, holding up his fish. Now, we catch and release. We don't actually, sometimes we've brought home 1 or 2 fish because my kids are curious what it tastes like, because we normally eat saltwater fish. And I've always been the firm believer that saltwater is way better than the river water fish. Partially because river water fish, some of the rivers, especially here, they don't have great flow. I know that didn't make any sense whatsoever, but that is the only way I can say it. The rivers don't flow well here. And so what the fish eat is what they taste like, if that makes any sense. So I have to tell you guys that our fish don't taste very well. And I prefer saltwater fish 100 times over compared to any freshwater fish. And so my poor kids have never tried one. So every now and then they forget what it tastes like and want to bring one home. So of course we do. And it's, not as fabulous as they think it is. Although catfish, for some reason, is amazing because we blacken it. It's cooked a little different. Anyways, that's my fishing experience. So to finish off this layout, I took some Distress Oxide spray in Vintage Photo and just splattered it all over only the yellow piece because I just felt like that yellow piece was an afterthought. I did not feel like that it belonged on my layout until I grunged it up a little bit. Went ahead and put some wire going through my hook so that way I was able to, like it was loose, or we find caught wires or caught hooks in plants, not plants, but bushes all the time, you guys. People go to cast and then they yank on it so hard they don't even realize they just lost, 6 foot of string and their hook back in the weed back there. They have no clue. So we just string up another hook and move along. It's how it works around here. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, you guys. I really, truly appreciate it every day that you guys show up and hang out with me and listen to me. Just visit. I enjoy the company so much, even though nobody's talking back. I wish you guys would. That would be cool. Anyways, be sure to check out Janet, who is Galaxy Girl Creations, here on YouTube. Her link is down below in the description box below the video. If you guys want, no, not if, go check her out. She's got amazing layouts. Her outlook on all of these layouts so far have just blown me out of the water. It's like, I didn't even see that. Oh my gosh. I wish I had those papers to do all over again so I could just lift her for another month, because how she uses these same kits is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will check y'all later. Bye.